and brother, man, number 28, man. Shout out
Number
to Tupac,
28.
man.
Man, shout out to Tupac, brought us in, man. I wonder if Heaven Gotta Get Up, bro. You know what? Out of all the Pac songs, man, that song sits in my top 3.
Out of all of them, huh?
Out of all of them, bro.
Okay.
Out of all of them.
Okay.
Like a lot of his hits, like California Love and all that, those don't sit in my top 3. You know, I wonder if Heaven Gotta Get Up.
Okay.
You got you have
it's so many, man.
It's so many, man. But I got them on top of my head. I wonder if Heaven Gotta Get Up. Oh
man. Boy, that brain freeze, huh, my brother?
Obviously, Bomb First was not a radio hit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, so Bomb First, he was just riding on that. You know what I'm saying? That Bomb First and well, I ain't mad at you. You could say it was a radio hit.
Yeah.
You could say that. Like man, but you know, man, like it's so many of them, but it's like,
man, brother,
that I wonder if Heaven Gotta Get Up, man. That I always, every time I think about Tupac, bro, I always gotta go back and that's gotta be in at least the first. If I'm on a Tupac ride, like that gotta be like within that first like 3 to 5 songs that I'm playing.
That's one of the, that's one of the go-tos, huh, my brother?
That's one of the go-tos, man.
Yeah. You know what's funny, man? With you know, you already know what it is, man. You know, you boy being on the islands. It's funny. One of my favorite Pac songs is called "I Get Around." Ain't that a contradiction? You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, but hey, Pac was jamming on the song, man. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what, though?
Boy, that song go hard, man. There's so many of them, man. Wow, what you gonna say, though, bro?
But you know what? What I Get Around, bro, it's like, well, we kind of know he was talking about having a bunch of women and stuff like that, but you can get around a bunch of ways though. You can socially get around.
That's true.
Like you can be like a social butterfly, flirtatious person. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You can be someone who just easy for people to talk to. So it's like, you just always around that scene, that pocket. In the now, we could say that. But that I Get Around, man. It's that's a jammer too, bro.
Banger, man. You know what I mean?
That's a banger too.
Cause I like how you said it. You know what I mean? You know, one of the first 3-5 songs, man, probably got to be man. You know, ooh, man. I Get Around. Got to be in there, man.
Yeah.
Shed so many tears. You know what I'm saying? That's probably in there, man. You know that last one always. You know, whoo. Oh man, I don't even know if I can do the last one, man. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a whole bunch of them, man. Man, what's that one where he was with RL? These Broken Wings. You remember that one?
Take these broken wings.
That's probably
that jam too. And you know that was obviously, you know, that's because you know RL wasn't even popping in the game when Pop was alive. So
true.
You know, that was one of those studio hits that just came together real good off old Pac verses. So
man.
I mean, like that came out to be a big record too for something that never really organically happened in the studio.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that one right there, that was a banger. That was a banger.
Now you know, since we just got to playing Pac, you know the next one we gotta play a Big song next. You know what I'm saying? For 29, man.
Yeah, we gotta show Big some love. We do Big next week. We do Big next episode. Yeah. You know, but speaking of Pac and Big, man, let's jump into it. You know, it's an old. Speaking of Pac and Big, man, what would you think today would be like if those cats were still here?
If they was like young, if
they were just still alive, bro.
Oh man, you know what's funny, bro? You probably don't remember this. Maybe you do, but one night we was coming home from the spot, and I asked. I think it was like when 2 Chainz popped off. You know what I mean? And I was like, man, I asked that question to you, and you was like, man, you know, I think what would have happened. You know what I'm saying? So like. You know who run the game now? You know, Drake still run the game, I guess. You know, Lil Baby. Yeah. You know, I think they. You know, I'm gonna have to ride with you on that, but I think everything still would have fell into place. But man, man, Pac probably would have been president or something. You know what I'm saying? You never know, man.
Yeah.
He would have been he would have been something huge.
He would have been
an
advocate, social justice, or something like
Yeah.
that. You got to think about it. His movie career was starting to take off too.
Yeah,
you know,
he would have had a lot of avenues. Yeah,
think about it, man. When I look at Pac, actually, even when I look at Big, I'm more disappointed in Big.
Musically,
Big, no, because even with his musical platform, and even though he was a big dude, I still think he was just lazy in life outside of the studio, to where he could have done more in life. Like you got to think about it, because even though Big didn't put out as much music, which is a testament of, because look at the difference between music between him and Pac.
Oh man,
it's
like night and day, bro.
Big has some records, but Pac was just constantly just dropping, just a studio hog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was.
And even though Big got some records, but Big could have been that same studio hog.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he didn't. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, as big as you are, and I get it. Some people are very particular about what they do, and particular about what they drop, and But when I look at Big, I feel like Big just could have been that much more. Think about it, because when you look at Big, look at Pac. After Pac was pronounced dead, after he died, years and years, there were still songs.
Yeah. To this day,
that's dropping.
Yeah.
Songs was dropping. New songs, new verses, everything. Big, it wasn't like that.
Yeah.
It was just the same. It was what Big had done, and that was it. You know?
Right.
So yeah. When I look at that, and I get it, Pac didn't. I mean, Big didn't possibly, like a lot of us young black men coming up, bro. Like, we had to really get woken up into this thing called social justice or injustice. We had to get kind of woken up in that. We had to get walked into that. And when you look at Pac, he was born in that.
Yeah, he was.
He was born into that. You know what I'm saying? He was born into being strong and black. He was born into loving yourself, loving black. He was born into that.
Yeah.
Many of us had to fall in it via seeing hardships and seeing hard times. And so it's obviously you can know the difference between a person who was born into it, because think about it.
Their journeys was different.
Yeah. And if you think about it, when you talk about somebody born into that type of stuff, when I look at the music industry, I really don't see no one who's had that path. Ever since then, or just like that path of having a mother and a father that was into social justice, that was really a part of the riots. Really standing up and fighting for the rights of black people, really standing up for black power. When you look at other people's parents and things like that, it's just a normal. My folks was poor, my folks was on drugs, my mom and my daddy hustled, and that's it. That's all we have.
And so Pac went to I think he went to
art school.
Art school in
Baltimore.
And
with the performing arts school, I think he did some performing arts stuff back in New York too when he was there. So first of all, he traveled the nation at a young age, because you got to understand, by the time he came out to the West Coast, he was
what 16, 18 maybe?
18, 19, if that.
If that.
You know what I'm saying? So he had already went from a couple of major cities, and everywhere he stopped was major cities. Baltimore was major in its own right.
Yep.
Landing in Oakland, landing in the Bay Area, that's major. Landing in California, coming from New York was major.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? So everywhere he went was real big time impactful places where you have to kind of be an impactful player.
Yeah.
In this life. So
yeah. He was on that fast track, man. You know
he was on that fast track, man. So
man, you know what's funny, bro? I'll be on I'll be on Facebook and like especially when I started getting on it, you know what I'm saying? Like I saw like one Pac post, like a picture or whatever. And then it's like, then it started coming more frequently as I would start scrolling. Man, like man, I don't know. It seemed like this dude lived about 50 years and 25 because it's like a new picture about every day. I'm like,
yeah.
I mean, he was just
that too.
Man, bro, he was just, it's like man, what did this dude ever sleep? You know what I mean? Like his work ethic was ridiculous, and he was always somewhere doing something and like capturing it way before camera phones and all that.
See, and that's the thing, man, bro. And that's how I aspire to be. Even though I want to sit down and I really want to raise my family and stuff like that, but I aspire to be busy in this life, bro. Because I feel like if I'm not busy, that's why like you be surprised when I be like, bro, it's time to record again. It's time to record again. It's time because you got to understand, if I was in a position to where I was, like when I was actually back then doing music and stuff like that, like you got to understand.
When you stepping out.
I had the mind for this back then of doing like this podcast type thing. I had the equipment back then too. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't thinking podcast. I was just so thinking music. Get to the music industry. I wasn't thinking the documentary side. Even though I got a documentary on the World Wide Web. Nobody ain't gonna know about it. I shot this thing about 12 years ago, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, I shot this thing about 10, 12 years ago. And
damn, I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
nobody ain't gonna see that one, huh, bro?
Unless they find it. I do have a documentary on the internet about an hour long. And it was just because I've always been in tune with the visual side of things. But when you're doing it by yourself and when you're looking at yourself as a one-stop shop, like I said, I was trying to record myself musically. Then I was trying to do my own thing visually. I didn't believe in I believe in teamwork when you got people who's trying to build a team.
Yeah, same mindset.
But if you ain't got nobody trying to build no team, I don't think about teamwork.
Yeah.
I'm not thinking about teamwork when I ain't got no people who trying to build a team.
It makes sense.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So everything I was doing was by myself. And then with those youngsters, like you seen, that I kind of, had a hand in trying to help them get on their feet and stuff like that. Like what people don't understand about me is like I have a heart for these young brothers out here that's lost. Now, don't get it wrong. I don't claim to have everything together. I don't have this big glamorous life that some young man gonna see and should covet and be like get jealous of or nothing like that. But at the end of the day, I've always had a thing of trying to show young brothers the way. Yeah. So when back in the day, like when people see me, and you've been knowing me a long time, Bro T. Yeah. Yep. See, when people see me nowadays, they see me in real deep fatherhood mode. Yeah. So they see me dad bod. They see me walking with the kids with black t-shirts and basketball shorts and stuff like that. Yeah. But there was a time when I made, if you around me, you're gonna dress nice. Yeah. We gonna step out, and everybody, all those youngsters who came my way, it was a requirement. If you are going to come and live up under my roof, you gotta. We stepping out a different way. I can't control what nobody else do. You know what I'm saying? But when we here, we gonna step out with pride. Yep. You know what I'm saying? We gonna step out looking good. we gonna step out looking different. You know, if we know we going to a spot where everybody just gonna be kind of lax, no, we in that bitch suit and tie. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell dudes, I'm trying to show you. Don't get it twisted. I don't knock the regularly casual dress and things of that nature because you know people gonna do whatever they want to do. You know, and on top of that, you still get looks and you still get vibes wearing your jerseys and things and all that stuff like that too back in the day. But like I was trying to show youngsters, let me show you the difference.
Yeah.
And when you carry yourself different, let me show yourself the difference. And when you carry yourself with the image of people thinking that you have things, you know, and yeah, you know,
I remember that.
and I like I said, every time it will be dressed up, slacks, shirts, suits, everything like that, you know, because like I told my wife, if I had the money to be suited and tied every day, I would do it.
You do it.
Yeah, I mean, outside of just being around my house or just going to the grocery stores and things like that.
Yeah.
No, but you talking about would my wardrobe be mean? It would be mean. Like that.
Cold,
that would be my wardrobe would be cold all 4 seasons of the year. It'll be bad, bro. If I had the money to really do it big, like I want to do it big, oh man, I probably have to get a walk-in closet the size of my house. Just for the walk-in closet, bro.
You know, something new for each day, huh, my brother?
Yeah, because I'm very, very much like if I'm gonna step out, I want to step out because I know I don't, especially nowadays, I don't step out very much.
Yeah.
So when I do it, like I really want to go out there and I really want to look good and I really want to feel good and I really want to smell good and I really want to just, you know, and it's the truth, bro. It's the truth. When you go out and you dressed up and you feel like you dropped some money on something, and you feel like you put your hard-earned money into what you're wearing, you'll be a lot less mild-mannered. I would never want to go out and fight my whole goddamn suits. You know what I'm saying? In this whole in a suit that I just spent X amount of $100 on or something like that. And I'm not trying to go up there and have to stump a nigga in like they did in the Vegas video back in the day. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to do that. Yeah. You know, I'm trying to look good, smell good, you know, frolic and talk to these females and get a little drink and
go home. You know
and go to the crib. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You know, so, but you know, so because a lot of people always ask me, man, you know, you just you walk around, you know, t-shirt and hooping shorts, like, you know, that's me now. You know what I'm saying? That's me now. But you got to understand.
Stage in life.
Yeah, I'm at a different stage where I'm just more at home. Like I'm not gonna get dressed in a suit just to chill around the house.
Yeah, why you gonna do that? That don't make sense.
Exactly. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But when I go out, like my wife, she had one of her best friends for the birthday party tonight. And I'm here with the kids while she out, you know what I'm saying? And she was like, I really want you to go. And I'm like, well, I mean, you know, I really want to go and step out and be dressed up on your arm and looking good and everything like that. But you know, we're not at that space right now. But yeah, man, you know, I'm about that, bro.
You know, but shit, you know, like you said, man, back in the day, it was always all eyes on us. You know what I'm saying? Like
exactly, it was.
You know
exactly.
what I'm saying? And you know, I ain't saying that just to, you know, boast or brag and nothing. We just telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like what? I know Nelly had a song. We said part of this other we walked in, man. You know what I'm saying? We get love from everybody, and that's just what it was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like you said, we stood out. You know.
Yeah.
Ain't like you say, nothing wrong with you know, because I would switch it up. You know, I would do, you know, the button down thing with you. You know what I'm saying, and all that. You know, I have a poll. It depends on, you know, the day.
Depending on what day it was.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, you know, we always stood out. You know, and like you said, them days over with. But you know, I tell you what, man, if you had to get suit out, you know, from the rafters, you know what I'm saying, you had to bring one down. You know, I know we could do it. You know what I'm saying? We had, you know, stepped out one of these days, man. You know what I'm saying? We looking right. You know what I'm saying?
I'm definitely gonna for now on, bro.
Yeah.
You know, in this Texas, like in this Texas weather, to me, you know, like being from Texas, it never was to me, it just never, even in Texas coldest days and its coldest months.
Yeah, true.
It never been
Yeah.
it never been just like the for me to like dress up like I'm from New York or something like that.
Yeah, like
You know what I'm saying?
trench coat or some shit like that. Yeah.
It's never been like that.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like, you know, down here it's simple, bro. It's like you might catch me in a nice little thermal, maybe a little turtleneck or something like that. You know, that's that, you know, a little weighted something. But that's about as much as it would get. Like I said, I don't if you notice, bro, as long as you know me, I never wore jeans.
Yeah, right.
I never wore jeans. I haven't worn.
You was always in some slacks.
Yeah, I was always in some slacks or something like that. I don't wear, like, I haven't wore a pair of jeans since I was 13.
Damn, why is that, my brother? Just not.
It's just too hot, bro. It's hot. I can sweat. I can sweat easy. So like big, like heavy jean. Like, I mean, I did the Stars. Like I said, when I was 13 years old, running, I did the Stars Down jeans. But but when I was doing the real Stars Down era, everybody was walking around with Stars Down jeans.
Yeah,
I was walking around. I had number Stars Down, you know, like khakis.
Okay,
you know, Stars Down.
Little lighter. Okay, I see.
Starts Down Dickies and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But that was heavily starched, but you know, they just wasn't jeans. I just the jean, it was just so hot to me, bro. Like I just couldn't do jeans like that.
Yeah, I feel you. Jeans got some weight on them, man. You know,
they got some weight on them.
They get hot. Yeah, that's true.
That's true. Yeah. I just like I would be like, nobody don't. My wife used to try to buy me jeans. She used to try to go to Express and all these different places and buy me their male jeans. I'm like, I do not waste your money. I do not wear jeans. Do not buy me no jeans.
Yeah,
I'm telling you now, because I'm gonna just tell you, take it right back. You wasting your money. I do not wear jeans, bro. Yeah, people used to try to buy me jeans all the time. No, I do not wear jeans.
Boss, you ain't having it, huh, my brother?
I'm not having it, man. I can't have no. I don't like no sweaty legs, man. Them heavy jeans, bro. I can't do it. I can't do it, Bucko. I cannot do it, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But with that, man, go ahead. Let's get into this house cleaning, man.
Yeah, man. You know how we do it, man. I think I missed it last time. You know what I'm saying? I want to shout out to all the people that's rocking with us, man. The people that's influenced your boy in one way or another, made an impact. You know, man. Shout out to my boy Don Dada, Troy Denise, man, over there at TroyDenise.com, man, for the ladies. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to look right. You know, if you don't want to wear no jeans like boss, go to Troy Denise, man. She gonna have y'all looking right over there. You know what I'm saying? Go check out.
Yeah.
My boy Dre Day. You know what I'm saying? Smiley Face, Pat. You know what I'm saying? Big ups to y'all. JC, my boy Dylan on the poker table, man. My uncle Jason Teague over there at the Very Opinionated Show, man. You know what I'm saying? He said he got some rounds in the chamber. He said he gonna bring out some heat. I'm like, all right, we waiting on you. You know what I'm saying? And special shout out to the people that I didn't name that's rocking with us, man. You know, all the people that's tuning in. You know what I'm saying? Our views is steadily climbing, man. You know, I be seeing you putting them clips on Twitter, bro. You know what I'm saying? We get hundreds of views. I'm like, man, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? So, salute to everybody that's rocking with us, man. And special shout out to the people that's not. The haters too, man. Well, hey, we here for that too, man. Appreciate y'all. But you got anybody you want to shout out, big homie? Or?
Yeah, man. Shout out to all the creators, man. Everybody who creating. Everybody who create, man. And other than that, man, everybody who create, doing their thing, trying to, start a new stream of revenue and do something to change, this perspective of, just having new entrepreneurs and things come in. Yeah. Shout out to those. And then on top of that, man, big talk, real talk though, shout out to all the people who have stepped in and whether they adopted, whether they just stepped in and stopped CPS cases from taking the kids down to the CPS or whatever like that. Anybody who stepped in to take over a loved one's kid from being in the system or whatever like that, and they possibly still got the kid, or they that person that the kids came from maybe needed a little time to get things right or whatever, and they held it down for them, or they still currently holding it down for them. Shout out to them, man.
Kind of like a Bernie Mac situation.
It's kind of like a Bernie Mac situation. Yeah. Like when you got somebody who step in for you because of you might having a hard time in life, and whether it's family or friends that, or whether it's through death, somebody may have died like an early parent, and you got people who stepped up, and it wasn't necessarily their kid, and they didn't have to do it, and they stepped up, and they've been raising that kid ever since. Man, much respect to them, bro. You got anything to say on that thing?
No, man, that's actually a good one. You know what I'm saying? Or like, just to add to it, like the godparents. You know what I'm saying? Like if it, for some reason, you had some, you had relationships with your friends, and y'all was like family, and they stepped up. You know what I mean? We appreciate y'all too, man. Because it that definitely takes a lot of what's we look for, strength, or that takes a lot of heart, a lot of compassion to do that. You know what I mean? And just to sacrifice whatever you got going on. It's like you say, step up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We appreciate that. Definitely. That's definitely I don't think people like that get enough credit anyway, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't really hear people like that talk about it.
They really don't get enough credit.
Yeah. Shout out to them, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I agree with you, bro.
So yeah, shout out to them, man. It's a lot of like what they say, how they say, all heroes don't wear a cape.
That's true.
All heroes don't wear a cape, and all heroes don't got big bank accounts.
That's true.
So
very true.
I know a lot of people don't tell y'all congratulate y'all. A lot of people don't really say too much about what's going on with our situation. So it's you are involved in an uncertain situation, and it's like a day-to-day situation, and you probably don't feel appreciated. But for those who have just taken over a situation, whether it was premature or not prematurely, whether it was just periodically for a little time, or whether you've been having that kid or those kids for quite some time, I give you your flowers, man, because you didn't have to do it.
Yeah, true.
You could have been selfish. You could have let those kids go and be into the system, and y'all didn't, man. It's hard. It's hard, especially when you're one of those people who already raised their kids, and now your life gets somewhat invaded, with grandkids or great grandkids, like as we see a lot, in our neighborhood, we see it, we grown up with it, so I give y'all roses. I definitely give y'all roses.
Definitely. Yeah.
So with that, bro,
what about that email, my brother?
The email. If y'all want to get at us, you can get at us at QLIFE, the number 3 at gmail.com. QLIFE, the number 3 at gmail.com. Also, you can get at us on Twitter. You can get at us on Twitter. You can get at me, Messiah X5. Messiah X5. You can get at Rod. You can get at Rotigue at R Place to Be. You can get at Rotigue at R Place to Be. And you can get at me on Instagram at The Messiah Boss. And you can get at both of us on YouTube. We got the Quality Life Podcast page on YouTube. And I have my own personal Messiah Boss page. Also, you can hear the podcast on the Anchor app. Anybody who knows what the Anchor app is, You can hear the podcast on the Anchor app. Go to that app, type in Quality Life Podcast. We have 26 episodes on there.
26. Wow.
26 episodes on there. And on top of that, I have some previous podcasting topics and things that I did previously before we started the Quality Life Podcast. So there's multiple ways to get at us. Hit that email, man. Hit those DMs. We would like you to be 18 years or older, just for legality reasons.
Yeah.
And y'all need us, hit us up. Y'all want any advice? We have an advice segment of the night called Advice of the Night. If y'all ever need advice, man, give us a reason to put that banner on the podcast.
Yeah.
Give us a reason to put that banner on the podcast, man. I want real, genuine advice from real people. Yeah. I'm not gonna be one of those people who are trying to just make up things just to have a podcast to float. I want real people with real situations who need real advice. Give us a reason to hit that banner. We made that banner for a reason, so we would like y'all to send us whatever y'all would like.
Yeah.
So
yeah, definitely.
So that's the info, man. Let's anything fresh off on your mind before we get into these topics, bro, that you maybe have seen throughout the day, or maybe have seen
you know what, man? I was one of my partners, he hit me on he hit my line, or he hit me with a video of him being out, and he was like, man, you got to come out with us next time or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, I looked at it, they just doing their thing, man, and I'm not saying your boy would never do it, you know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is, like, kind of piggyback off what you said, when we talk about Tupac and all of that.
Yeah.
I'm really focused on this, man. I'm really focused on
exactly.
On trying to make that next move, trying to better myself. You know what I'm saying? And going out has its place. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying I never would. But
right.
I'm in this zone, man. So every time I get a call from you, I'm like, man, let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Because like I'm right with you. Like I'm trying to, we trying to fill this queue up with much quality content as possible. You know what I'm saying? And
but man, it's good to get out, bro, because like we haven't been out in such a long time, bro. Like years. And I was just thinking, and me and Class was talking about this not too long ago.
Shout out to our Class, man.
Yeah, shout out to Class, man. But imagine, Meryl, like if we was doing this podcast while we were really in the thick of going out, bro. All the stuff we seen, everything that we then came across, whether it was good or bad, all the different incidents. and the crazy thing about it is I try to tell people, man, it's like I try to tell my son.
The oldest?
My oldest, and my son and my daughter. What I try to tell them is that you have to recognize when you have multitudes of people in the grasp of your hands. And I don't think I fully understood that when we was going out. I fully didn't understand, going into clubs where it was literally, thousands of people in there constantly.
Yeah.
Having them at your grips, because you got to understand, it's like going to school.
Yeah.
You go to school, through high school. You got 4 years of high school where you're going to a high school where you could easily have anywhere between 3,500 to 6,000 plus kids at this high school.
Yep.
You have to find a way to take advantage of those numbers. For the kids who go to college, you can go to a college that got anywhere between 5,000 or 6,000 people at the college to 50, 60, 70,000 people at the college.
Yep.
Wherever you land, whatever multitude of numbers you have to find a way to take advantage of those numbers. And I was just thinking, like, imagine how many people would have been willing to would have been blowing us up, knowing that we was doing podcasting, and if they understood what podcasting was back then when we was going out.
It's true.
To get on and just chop it up with us, talk about things, talk about stories, incidents, and situations. Because we had multitudes of people in our hands.
It's true.
And we just used them for fun and enjoyment and entertainment. You know?
Yeah.
So like I tried to tell my well, bringing it back to you. It's like, yeah, man, get out. Like whenever you feel like it, man, get out, see some old things and notice the difference between when we was doing it young and now. You know, be able to differentiate if the scene then got worse than what it was. You know, maybe you can bring that up and we could talk about that. If it got worse, if the scene is worse, is the behavior is worse than when we was in. We can go between the two eras. You know, just see what you see out there, because you know, don't get it twisted. Life is still telling us stories every day if we pay attention.
Oh yeah, you know, definitely.
Life is still telling us stories if you pay attention to it. You know, so I mean, get out, bro. Like get out, have fun. You know, but like you know, like I agree with that. You know what I'm saying? Everything has its place. You know, you can't just be all work and no play. You know what I'm saying? Exactly.
But like you know, I guess when the time is right, I guess, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, you know, tonight I wasn't really feeling it, you know, and man, you know, look, they trying to get your boy to go to the strip club. I'm like, come on, man, you know what I'm saying? That ain't really my lane. I'm like, nah, I'm good on that one. You know what I'm saying? But you know, maybe I'll tell you what, maybe your boy might surprise you one day and have a report for the spot. You know what I'm saying, man? I might one day slide up in there, man. You know what I'm saying?
Live from the spot.
I might, man. But I don't know, man. I'm just in the zone now where you know, just what's the word I'm looking for, man? Grind mode, I guess. You know what I mean? And look, you're right. You know, of course, you know, you can't just work. I'm not saying that, you know, but
right.
I mean, you know, we'll see. You know what I'm saying? You know, I tell you what though, man, you know, whenever we get the reunion tour together, man, you know what I'm saying? Class. We can definitely make that happen. You know what I'm saying? But you know, man, just you know, this is what I'd rather be doing, honestly. You know what I'm saying? If we just gonna keep it but you know?
Rather be I get it, rather be building. You feel like you said, feeling accomplished. Building. You know?
You know, your boy might make an appearance, you know, make a cameo one of these days, man. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I think a lot of times if you got a goal or somewhere you want to go or something you're working towards, take sacrifice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, and I mean, you know, because we film we late night, so I mean, I don't know what your sleep schedule before was, but I'm guessing. You know, the kids be waking up early, so you know,
true that.
You gotta wake up early with them. So you know, my boy about sacrificing by doing these. You know what I'm saying? Because like you could into your rest time and you know the preparation time. We go through all this, and I'm not complaining. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, this is really, really definitely one of the things I look forward to. Through the week, through the day, you know what I'm saying? You know, just the grind, the progression, you know what I'm saying? And you know, for whatever comes of this, you know what I'm saying? And I can look back on my life and be like, man, you know, you did that. I did it. You know what I'm saying? No matter what happens, you know what I'm saying? And you know, that's really like, you know, the focus. And it's actually cool, you know, because I thought I'd never be on Twitter, man, but you know, I never said never, but in my mind, I'm like, man, I ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? But like, I'm actually glad I'm out there. You know, there's some cool people out there on you know, on TL, man. You know what I'm saying?
It's some real cool people out here, man.
There's some characters out there too, man. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I never like to say never, brother, because you know, you never know what you might end up doing. That's why I never say, man, I ain't never going out again. You know, hey, man, you know, anything possible. You know what I'm saying? You never know, but you know, I say this, man. You know, definitely want to do something different. You know, if we do step out, you know what I'm saying. You know, maybe one day we'll be on the rooftop somewhere. Just, you know what I'm saying. Just what I don't know. Maybe not a rooftop, but you know, something. You know how we doing it, man. So, you know, something luxurious. So we, you know, step out. You know, with the you know, with the suit and tie stuff. You know what I'm saying? We can do it like that with a fitted suit or whatever. You know?
Yeah,
You
get,
know what I'm
get in the
saying?
mix. Get in the
You know,
mix, man.
with some some good people that's on. You know, not trying to fight and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, man.
Yeah, man. People trying to make
it
home. Yeah, people trying to make it home.
People trying to make it home, man.
Yeah. That's something, man. You gotta be able to if you're gonna move around in these streets, man, you gotta be able to move around with a crowd that's civil.
Yeah.
And you have to be able to move around with a crowd that is their main objective is to live to see tomorrow. You know, because a lot of people, you know, like I said, used to go out and get up in the mix to want to do dumb stuff. You know, and being around a lot of club actions and interactions and encounters and stuff like that, you would have those people who would get a little bit too comfortable with being a regular somewhere.
Yeah.
So they feel like they kind of got the place on lock. Everybody knows them or whatever like that. So they take that in and run with it. They feel like they Superman.
True.
And you know, you gotta remember some of them don't make it home either.
Yeah, man.
You know.
It's true.
So like especially like at our age, man, like it's like I tell people, man, I'm not trying to get into no fisticuffs with nobody. I'm not trying to be all tugging and rolling and all that with no. I mean, I'm not trying to do all that, man. I'm trying to go home. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to go home. I'm trying to get some action.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Late night action. Yeah, exactly.
Go get something to eat somewhere, man. Yeah. You know, whatever. Yeah. Last thing I'm trying to do is to see and you will hopefully, if you go out there acting a fool, hopefully you see the back of a police car, because like the way they knocking us down nowadays, bro, you may not see the back of a police car out there in that public acting a fool.
You might not see nothing else no more. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I shut in the cooler and don't even feel it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so, man. You got to go down. You got to go out with that civilized crowd, man. And I ain't don't get it. Like I tell people, I ain't trying to be gorilla if I don't have to.
It's still in there though, huh, my brother?
Oh, it's still in there. You know, it ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, I know it.
It ain't. Yeah. That young pride, that young testosterone pride, that's gone, man. You know what I'm saying? That's out of there. That's left the tank, bucko.
Yeah.
That's left the tank.
Yeah. Let me ask you something, man. If you could talk to younger Messiah Boss, man, you know, you go through time portal or something, man, you know what I'm saying? What would you tell him? You know what I'm saying? Let's say you could just tell him 3 things. You know, I know this off the top of the dome, off the cuff, you know what I'm saying? But what would you tell your younger self?
What would I tell my younger self? You said possibly 3 things. Yeah,
if it's just one, what would be the message you want to get across to your younger self? You know what I mean?
Man, I would have told. I would have told myself honestly, man, just think a little bit more, just think a little harder. You know, and my problem growing up is I thought hard as hell on stuff that I can already do. You know, but I didn't think hard enough on stuff that didn't come easy to me.
Like stuff to challenge you.
Yeah, not even like stuff to challenge me, but just seeking different opportunities and stuff. I didn't like if I know it wasn't in the radius. You could kind of say I was spoiled minded. Okay, you know, if it wasn't like if I didn't see it within like my trail or my ride home or something, I just looked at it as like, bro, it wasn't meant to be. Like I wasn't finna go all the way across town for it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So like,
Gotcha.
say for instance with the wrestling thing, being from the Southwest area of Houston, there was nothing over here.
Nah, not for that avenue.
Everything else was way in the outskirts. You know, Texas City, Humble, Kingwood, and I'm like, bro, I'm not going to drive all the way over there for that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? When I finally found it out, and it was like, well, if you want it, you got to go over here and get it. And it was just like, it was too much of an inconvenience to go across town for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it was just like, I want. It was, to me, I looked at it like it was out my way. You know what I'm saying? So I had a bad mind when it came to things like that. You know, it's kind of like with doing music, and it was like when people was like, bro, you should try to go to Atlanta. And I'm like, why? I can make it from right here. When I probably should have tried to go to Atlanta.
To go to Atlanta, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but I wasn't saying that it wasn't that I wasn't like confident in the travel or nothing like that. But you know how it is when you get into your comfort zone, bro. Yeah. You got your homies with you, you got your women with you. Like I had everything here. I had not only my partners, I had my money, I had not just my main woman, I had my women, you know, like everything was around me and everything was so touchable. You know what I'm saying? And you just didn't want to leave that comfort, bro. Everything was there. You know what I'm saying? So like I kind of get how with certain people don't want to like just up and relocate to another city because you lose all control, you lose all comfort, you lose all everything that's at bay. You know what I'm saying?
Very true.
You lose it for that jump, you know, and don't get it twisted. Sometimes them jumps can be bad. Sometimes they can be real great, you know. And my thing was, it just, I feel like, because I always looked at Houston as a Mecca, but, you know, as a Mecca in our own right. You know what I'm saying? Like, we was a big city. We had big music scenes. We had all that. So I'm looking at it like, well, why can't I do it from here?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Why can't I just put on from here? Why can't I just do it? You know, and sometimes, you know, that ain't everybody. That's not everybody's role. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you know, maybe I was one of them people who was supposed to get out. You know what I'm saying? And especially with me being very sociable. You know what I'm saying? I probably was meant for me to be one of those travelers. You know what I'm saying? And but I just like, I just didn't, you know, leaving that comfort zone. Like, I guess, you know how boys say they get homesick, I guess. You know, I ain't even want to go in. I ain't even want to go test that water to even see that I was gonna get homesick or not. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, everything here. The lights, camera, actions here. Everything right here. So why can't it just happen here? Yeah. You know? Yeah. So it was just my mindset. It was and I don't fault myself. I don't fault myself for it because of where I came from. It wasn't like I came from a mindset of people who was like, I don't care if I gotta go to the end of the world to get it, I'm going to get it. Yeah. If I came up with that mindset, you know, that wasn't from something bad. Yeah. You know, because I know a lot of people who had that mindset, but it was for something bad. It was, well, we'll drive state to state for that brick. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's something bad. You know what I'm saying? But what about something? Would you drive state to state for that job? I ain't had that type of people in my ear like that. That's true. You see what I'm saying? So it was just like you said, a product of your environment. Either you're gonna let it subdue you, or you know, you're gonna buck back at it and go do your own thing. And I've always bucked back against the environment to a degree. Okay. You know, because I've always been a person who was a seeker and a pursuer, but I just felt like, because it's not like we from like Montana, it's not like we from like Idaho, We from Houston, bro. So it's like
Metroplex, man.
Metroplex. So it's like it's here. So
Yeah.
why should I have to leave? It's here.
Yeah.
People come here for new starts. People come here for nightlife.
True.
People come here to have fun. So why do I gotta leave? You know what I'm saying? So that's how I just looked at it, bro. You know, yeah. I mean, but I can't say I did that with everything, because when I went to go try out for arena football teams, you know, I had to go to Dallas. I had to go to Austin. I had to go to like Panhandle of Texas. Like so I did some of these things.
Yeah.
That I did pursue it in that nature. Yeah. But I think I'm gonna be honest, bro. I got tired of those outside doors slamming in my face. You know,
being told no.
Yeah, I got tired of them outside doors slamming in my face, bro. I got tired of spending hundreds of dollars, driving thousands of miles, and getting told, bro, you're good, but we wish you had college film.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
Even though, like, you right here in front of these dudes, you know,
I'm right here. I'm right here. Everything you need, and it's like, oh well, we looking for the top 3, and you're coming in at 4.
Damn.
Well, why am I coming in at 4? Man, we wish you just had college film to show us what you can do in the game. You know what I mean? I'm like,
damn.
You know, so I got tired of being on the road and hearing them doors slam in my face. You know, and I just got to a point in mind to where it was just like, I'm not doing it no more, bro. You know, So it could have been something like I said, I could have easily ruined some opportunities. I feel like, but I just bro. I got tired of picking up and then on top of that, bro, like knowing some people who were real nomadic and just hopping state to state, chasing different opportunities, and it wasn't, and seeing it, and it's like, man, we chasing a dream. And I'm like, man, I get it, but I can't chase a dream without that plan, without that strategic plan, or without that right amount of money. I'm not like, and I would see boys like literally, boy, I would see boys be like, I would have people be working for me, bro, and be like, hey man, today my last day. What you doing? Man, I'm going to California.
Just get up and go, huh?
Just get up and go. Yeah. All right, what you gonna do? You got a whole apartment and everything. Bro, I don't plan on coming back.
Damn.
2 or 3 months later, back in Texas. Now you back in Texas with a broken lease to your name.
Burn that bridge.
Know what I'm saying? Just up and going and thinking, and life don't work like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that was something that always made me feel like I didn't make a lot of the wrong decisions on that, because I wasn't a person who was I'm just gonna up and take off, and it gotta happen for me now, because life don't work like that. Shit, you'll be out there, you'll just be homeless on another estate and city streets. That's it.
In another locale, huh, my brother?
At another locale, you just be homeless at another locale. So that's one thing that I wasn't finna do. You know what I'm saying? So no, sir, bro.
Yeah. Man, I think me personally, I think, I'm pretty sure you're gonna ride with this, because I think it applies to life and your story. I would tell my younger self, man, just these years at this job that you hate, it's for the betterment of you. You know what I'm saying? Because the job I got is customer service. So when I was in high school coming up, shy, quiet, you know what I'm saying? Kind of to myself. I still am like to myself. I don't really just, I ain't, you know me, man. I like to be in the background. You know how it is. But like, working at a customer service job, they tell you, hey, don't let no customer pass you. Don't let us catch you ignoring the customer. You got to talk, ask them how they doing, if they finding something. So like, I think working at that job, even though I hated it, you know what I'm saying, and it, you know, going through the process and you thinking there's something better for you out there, you know what I mean? But you know, God got you planted where you are for a reason, you know, that
Right.
that, you know, man, because I don't know if you probably remember the story, but man, you know, I saw you in the spot and like, man, it was just something to me, man, go dap him up, go, you know, go say what's up to him. I ain't know you, you know what I'm saying? And like,
Yeah.
I had just been started going to the clubs back then, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm you know, I don't just go up talking to random people like that, you know what I'm saying? But then,
Exactly.
you know, but if I didn't do that, and if you know, we didn't, you know, connect, and then it's so many people that, like you say, because you had a whole bunch of people in around you in the grass, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Speedy, you know what I'm saying? Me, you know, we all cool today because of, you know, taking that, you know, doing what was put in my spirit to go, you know, just go dap his hand, and then to see now that we on the podcast, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, man,